Beautiful spring day, and we're here at Dyke Nature Reserve near Whittlesea in Cambridgeshire. And on one of the reserve paths we find what looks like tiny little molehills. These are made by mining bees, of which there are many species worldwide. I don't know much about them except they hibernate during the winter, then emerge in the spring, and they'll live for about 6 to 8 weeks. We're just getting settled in the hide now, looking out over reed bed and stretch of water. As I've mentioned in previous films, King's Dyke is an ex-clay pit. Okay, let's take a look what's out there, and we have lots of male pochard, really good views of those. And in winter and spring the males have really impressive plumage with that beautiful chestnut head and bright red eye. And they currently have a red status with the RSPB, and there on the island is the drabber female. There's quite a few black-headed gulls out there too, many now with their full dark heads, and plenty of these birds, moorhen. A lot of the males have been facing off with mating very much on their mind. Just watching this bird busily preening. Very important they keep their feathers in tip-top condition. Also got the two types of most common geese here, grey lag, and also of course Canada. And in the distance a cormorant is about to dive, and there he goes. And like every time we've been here, lots of reed bunting on view, both among the reeds and in the trees, and they'll fly onto the kingfisher perch on their way to feed on the feeders. We also have several pairs of mallard, this female busily preening too, and they'll position themselves underneath the feeders, waiting for small birds to dislodge seed which they can then gobble up. And a couple of lapwing have just flown onto the island. Also looking out we have tufted duck. Focusing on the branches above one of the feeders affords more natural shots of birds, like this female chaffinch. And on the feeder at the moment we have great tit and long-tailed tit. And what a change to keep a long-tailed tit in frame for more than just a second or so. And looking out over the water again into the reeds, a dark shape is moving. It's a dabchick or little grebe. And then always a welcome sight, a pair of marsh harrier. This is the female with her pale cap, and there's the male with his barred wings. Unfortunately very distant, even with a long lens. We hope he's going to come a little bit closer, but unfortunately he disappears over the horizon. And with that we come to the end of our third visit to King's Dyke Nature Reserve. Unfortunately no kingfishers today, but nonetheless it was a very enjoyable morning with really nice weather. And it was also good to meet up with Adrian and David Hyde, who are heavily involved with the Paxton Pits Reserve, and they're hoping to set up their own YouTube channel. Adrian has been busy filming while David's concentrating on stills, and I'll leave you with a selection of his work. See you next time.